Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about a major issue that a lot of Sri Lankan students have faced recently from their universities. So the first one is that they have been receiving uh, academic offense messages as well as academic integrity messages from universities. So the main reason behind these emails and these warnings received from the universities is because of the students using generative AI such as Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT to do their assignments. Well, using those AI tools for gathering the necessary information or for reading journal articles, it's okay. But if you're going to generate your whole assignment using these generative AI, that's going to get you in a lot of trouble. So, why do I say this? Your lecturers are not dumb, the professors are not dumb. They've not just got the PhDs. They know for a fact whether you did this assignment by yourself or whether you have just hallucinated the data using generative AI. The easiest way they can catch this up is from the sources you've used. So when you use generative AI to totally generate an assignment, most often what the students do is they just upload the guideline. Sometimes when they do that, they do not make use of the classroom theories, notes. So that's one easiest way that the lecturer can spot it. When you do not use the specific notes that the lecturer has given in class. So if you are going to use generative AI to do your assignment either by yourself or if you're getting it done from someone else even, just make sure that you use it only for research purposes. And even if you use it, try to use your classroom theories, notes, the lecturer tips to the maximum. And the second way that the lecturers can track that you used generative AI is your reference list and in-text citation. If you do not have sufficient in-text citations in your answer, they can easily spot that these information are just clearly copied from somewhere else. But to avoid that, if you're just going to copy and paste the references that come from the generative AI, then again, you're going to be falling in trouble because sometimes the generative AI is going to give you references which they make by themselves. Like for an example, the reference list looks very perfect. Journal article name, the author, the year, everything is there. The web link, the DOI, all of these are there. But if you try to open that, the journal article is missing. So lecturers can easily spot this. When they go to your reference list, they will randomly check if majority of your references are like that, or at least if one or two are like that, then the lecturer can easily question you. Okay, see here, you put this as a reference, but where is this article? So please be mindful when you're using generative AI to do your assignments. So for those of you who use the generative AI and come to us for the service of AI removal, once again, we would like to remind that we can support you on getting it rewritten manually through a human writer without changing the meaning. But be careful of the references. Because if the references are hallucinated, even if the content of your answer does not have AI, if Turnitin doesn't detect it, still, if your reference list is not accurate, if it has hallucinated references, definitely the risk of getting academic integrity falling is very high. So this can affect your final grade, and in some universities, this directly results in a fail grade. Plus, it affects your student visa, especially for those of you who are living abroad and doing your assignment. So please be very careful. Don't take this usage of generative AI for granted because universities are very, very strict these days. I hope these tips will be useful to you. And if you do need at any time, our AI removal services are always open. But then again, as I mentioned before, be mindful of your citations and your references. We can also help you to do that when you place your order for AI removal. Definitely let us know that the reference list is also to be checked. Then we can do our support. Thank you so much. Have a good day.